Welcome back. It's not NASCAR, drag racing, or Indy cars. It's rally racing. KOMU8's Brian Mortensen shows us how Missouri's Ozark Hills brought world-class racing to the forest.
The birds chirping at dawn just outside Salem had no idea they'd soon be interrupted.
And it's nothing that you see like every day. I mean, every day I can watch drag racing or NASCAR. You know, what these cars are doing on dirts, it's unbelievable.
The Mark Twain National Forest and Missouri's Ozark Hills south of I-44 hosted the 100 Acre Wood Rally. A rally race means cars race one at a time as fast as possible through off-road courses. Each car has a driver and co-driver. The co-driver is basically the navigator.
In the car, my job is to make sure that my driver, Jimmy Keeney, knows exactly what's coming up, when it's coming up, what's after that, so that he can drive as fast as possible.
Most drivers and course workers in the series simply do it for fun and on a tight budget using cars you'd find just about anywhere. Rock Tuglu's 2001 Ford Focus won its class last year.
I got a good teammate with the same mindset that we're sharing expenses, trailering our cars, basically. We hired a huge moving company.
And we decided we were going to volunteer, so we left Columbia about 2 o'clock this morning, got here a little before 5.
Officials put McDonald to work keeping spectators off the stages, and he had the freedom to take some pretty sweet pictures. But for Ford and Subaru, it's a $1 million investment.
This is Ken Block's Ford Fiesta. He told me that it gets about 320 horsepower out of a 4-cylinder turbocharged engine. So in other words, a lot of power out of a very small engine. It's got a 6-speed sequential gearbox, which in other words, he doesn't have to use a clutch. And so it's a lot easier to get up and down the gears. And he's got studded tires and an upgraded suspension. So it's so much easier to go over the bumps and gravel that he encounters on some of these stages.
Block went on to win the rally after the leader, Travis Pastrana, retired with suspension problems with just a handful of stages remaining.
This 100 Acre Wood's been a rough one for us, for sure. We've led a lot of, we've been leading 3 rallies here when we've crashed out. At least this one's not too expensive, so not so bad.
But he was lucky. His Subaru fared better than this one in the 100 Acre Wood. Brian Mortensen, KOMU8 News, Salem.
Pretty neat stuff. This weekend's mild and sunny weather meant some of the best conditions in years for the 100 Acre Wood Rally. And